We were not.
We weren't. Oh, we were talking about another D&D game I'm in where we were messing around with the 22 card deck of fate.
Oh, okay.
We're all level 3, and 2 characters pulled the card that gives you 50,000 experience. So now they're both level 9 out of nowhere.
Oh no!
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's never a dull moment.
I mean, thankfully my lobotomy was reversed pretty quickly, but yeah, interesting times.
I don't know. Expect to encounter a lot of draining undead, I guess.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how the DM handles that like power discrepancy.
Lots of targeted encounters.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, give me a second here. I need to feed my cats real fast because they're about to go insane. But I'm going to let you guys chill out for a minute, and then I will be right back, and we'll get started.
Brought to you by Ketchup Chips for those of us who just came back from Canada.
Oh, there you go. How was Canada?
Fun.
Do we need to blame it for anything?
Nope.
That's good. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to feed my kids, and I'll be right back.
You just, I think if you got level 9 characters, you're just getting shepherded for a little bit. Everybody else is suddenly going to level up real quickly by hanging back and cheering them on.
Watch them kill the big ones, yeah. Well, and it's a Diablo setting, so we're in Tristram, and I'm pretty sure we have to face the Butcher at some point. So we're just going to be like, yeah, go at it, guys. Go for it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a weird jewelry peddler with a lot of strange things to say?
Lauren, I don't know if you heard he was saying it. I was in a campaign where they were all level 3 and they had a deck of fate, and 2 of the characters pulled the card that gives a wondrous item and 50,000 XP. So suddenly 2 of the players are level 9 with wondrous items, and then you got 2 who are at. So is a party of 4?
Party of 6.
Party of 6. So you got
4.
But
technically a party of 7 now, because I pulled 4 cards, and one of them gave me a level 4 fighter that's loyal to me until he dies.
Oh,
so
nice.
I get to run out with 2 characters, which is I'm looking forward to that.
So,
nice.
So what you're saying is you're power leveling.
Pretty much, yeah.
The bigger ones are power leveling.
2 people went to the storefront and they were like, "Yeah, I'll buy this boost."
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Deck of Fate is great. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a good time. Except where I almost died having my intellect cut down to 1.
What and then is that getting, was that just in an encounter, or?
Yeah, this like mysterious figure walks into the inn and sits down and is like, "Hey everyone, you want to play with this deck of cards? I like to help out adventurers. It's like you can pick 1 through 4. Whatever you get, you get."
Wait, how many eyes did he have? And were there ravens nearby? Like, because this sounds like
like an Odin.
No, it was a lady character. No birds flying around.
Then it's a Loki character, and this is going to come back on you.
Yeah.
Hence,
someone got a card that gave them a powerful demon antagonist that's making it their mission to ruin their life.
Oh, that's probably
interesting. Which is going to probably be Diablo given the setting, so that'll be nice.
What? Is there water in this food?
What's that one that they have? Is it Belial in the first
Belial?
one? The first level? Belial, that's the one.
Yeah, could be that. Yeah, I forget who is it, because we're in the timeline of the first Diablo, so like demons are just starting to like emerge and become a problem, and people are cluing into the fact that they exist.
But let's be honest, that first fresh meat made everyone like the frisson down the spine. We're like, "Oh my god, what?" And like half of you lost your first Diablo character to that guy right then and there.
It's been so long since I've played Diablo. I really want to get back into it, but is it worth it to just get 4? Should I just go get 4?
Yeah, don't go back to 1.
4's good.
Ow.
Yeah. There's some quality of life changes they need to make for it, but like overall, it's solid.
Now, what are the classes of the folks who popped up to level 9?
One is a rogue. I forget what the other one was. Yeah, he immediately started one-shotting things with sneak attack.
Yeah, level 1 rogue DPS is just not or level 9 rogue DPS is just like gonna level everything that you could throw at a level 3 party reasonably.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll never see it coming. It's all pre-combat kills.
It could be worse. It could be like a Gloomstalker Ranger that got level 9'd. And then just
yeah. Forget that then. That's just either kill them immediately or scrap the campaign, because the power imbalance at that point is just disgusting. So, hey Lauren, how are you?
I'm blue.
Yeah, I could see that. Dabu da. Well, I did see the. Speaking of colors, I did see the Pink movie, followed by the Big Boom movie. Not consecutively, but I saw them about a week apart. I thought they were both pretty solid. The latter of the two was going to be taught in film schools for generations, I think. So.
Well, we're not promoting them, so we can use them by name.
Well, I don't. I'm taking a very, very broad, way around all that stuff at the moment. I don't want to get it. I mean, not that we have literally 0 viewers at this moment, so I think we could get away with it. But
I mean, the fissile material. The fissile material one, I haven't seen yet.
Okay. Well,
so,
spoiler alert.
You think it's that good?
I do.
There's nothing about that story that you can spoil for me.
You think that one is going to be taught in film schools versus the Pink one is not?
Well, I think they both will be. I think that the Pink one was absolutely brilliant satire.
I still haven't seen it.
I think they're in completely different leagues of movies.
Yeah.
I think Nolan is overhyped.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh wow!
It is. All right. It is. In my opinion, it is not a well-written movie.
I don't think we need to get into this right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna get very controversial.
I mean, this might get us views. This actually might get people tuning in tonight. We're gonna. I mean, I'm. Hey, Paul, I'm going to buy you a drink, and I want to hear all about this.
Sure.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
I honest to God want your thoughts.
Yeah.
So let's go grab a drink this week.
I have a lot to say as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm in tech starting tomorrow through Saturday, but maybe Sunday let's grab a drink or something, okay? And I want all the smoke on this. Let's go. This is going to be good. Nat, you too. All right. Well, you know what? It's 7:16 at this point. We normally start at about, I think we're good to go at this point. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlethems. My name is DM Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to Tales of the Tortletonis for September 4th, 2023. Happy Labor Day. Union strong. 1 day longer, 1 day stronger. Strikebeard is fierce as fuck. And so are the unions right now. Public opinion everywhere is that the AMPTP is up shit's creek without a paddle and just needs to surrender. I agree wholeheartedly. My wife has been threatening to lysistrata me over this carpet on my face. So please, AMPTP, please strike a deal soon, because I have vowed to continue to grow this until the strike is over. So I didn't say anything. I didn't say I wouldn't trim it. But
whatever you do, don't pull Canisius and pinch your own baby to make it cry.
Yeah. Oh God, no. Yeah. Anyhow, we are here celebrating Labor Day. We're going to play some games today. Hang out. We are going to continue on with the next episode of Tales of the Tortletonis, as the Tortletoni clan is currently in Avernus, exploring the first layer of the 9 layers of hell. Trying to rescue the fallen city of El Terrell. Yes, we are. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry, now I'm getting all kinds of notifications. People are like looking at shit and stuff now. Awesome. I bring up a classic Greek play and suddenly we get viewers. I'm liking this. So, Anyhow, where was I? The ADHD is strong tonight. We are continuing on with our campaign. I will let the players sum up where we are at the moment in just a moment. But first, I want you to know that I'm a professional dungeon master for hire. You can hire me to run a game like this for you and your friends, either in person or online. Check me out at secretsofthebarrowmaze.com. Where did my caption go? Right there. That's the website address right there. Take a look at it. I promise I'm going to get it updated and up to snuff here very shortly. got a couple of other big projects that are taking over my life at the moment, but hopefully those will all be squared away soon, and I can get back to pushing my Dungeon Master expertise online. But in the meantime, like I said, if you want to book me for a game, I am available, fair rates, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump on over because this is enough about me. Let's talk to the folks who are playing this evening. Let's get around into the introductions here. Here we go. Mr. Matt, good evening.
Hello. Yes, I am Matt. I'm playing Casan Jonar, a current amnesiac murder hobo with a heart of gold who doesn't remember who he is, what he does, or any of his skills, but he can swing a stick around pretty decently.
Absolutely. Glad to have you, brother. Next up, Lauren.
Hello, I'm Lauren. I play June O'Malley, the sorcerer. Very excited to get into it. Just excited to be back with the party. And my youngest will be 1-year-old tomorrow.
Hey! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Labor Day last year. I went into labor.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And how are their stats coming along? Do you know what class they're going to pick yet or what?
I'm pretty sure they're transitioning from player characters into chaos demons.
All right. Fantastic. A little early in the schedule for that. I thought that was always like a terrible twos kind of thing.
That's how that's going.
Oh, damn. All right. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and bring it over to our favorite Tortle Power player power couple.
Howdy, I am Nathalie Eckert. I'm playing Victoria Vicki Wick Tortletoni. I am a dear and near cousin to the brothers, and I got a big bow and I like to shoot it. And give me shiny things.
I'm Paul Masterson, but in this world, I play Anthony, Tony the Toolboy, Tortletoni. I'm an Artificer and a Wizard, dual classing with my two little tiny pals, my Owl Capone, who's my Wizard familiar, and my tiny homunculus servant, Tiny Tony, with his Tiny Tony gun. And we're just going about and kicking bad guys in the nads.
Love it. Glad to have you guys here tonight. And last in our introductions, first in our hearts tonight, Mr. Anton Ray.
Hi, I'm Anton Ray, and in this game, I play Miguelle Tortletoni, and I am here because I am the support staff for the Heroic Adventures. I cook the meals. I carry things that they don't want to carry, and I patch up any hurts they get so they can get back out there and do the real heroics.
I don't know. I think you're selling yourself short a little bit there tonight, bud. But let's see how it goes. So, real quick, who wants to do the recap for last week? I mean, 2 weeks ago. Pardon me, 2 weeks ago. Last week I had a last-minute commercial audition. Commercials are not on strike, and the turnaround was so tight that these guys generously let me cut game for the week in order to get my self-tape in. So thank you for that.
I think I can probably remember.
All right, go for it, Lauren.
I don't have my notes in front of me at the moment, but so last time we went down to the catacombs or whatever and found the altar to the unknown hero, and we we went to get the sword, which went pretty well. And then we took this pretty straightforward, a little bit of navigating some hallways, but not too bad. And then when we got to the place where we were supposed to do the ritual of cleansing, I volunteered myself to hold the sword on the altar so that the overseer observer, whatever her name is, could do her little prayer thing. And somehow managed to make all my con saves.
Yes,
and then we were attacked by ghosts.
Will-o-wisps, I think.
Will-o-wisps, that's right.
Will-o-wisps. You guys made incredibly short work of, thanks to Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
So Junie became the conduit of some kind of lightning god thing, and it went through, like the lightning kept shocking through her, and she was like some hero from another time or legend or whatever.
I was the key master.
Yeah. And it was that, and then like, and then Vicki Wick, she was like shooting bows, and they were just dying left and right. And Anthony was being a big hero, and Casan kind of hit things with a stick. I think I don't really remember, and I just kind of like
something like that.
I just
stood there.
I just called up a couple spirit friends, and everything just whipped around, and then the Will-O-Wisps were. I think they made a bad choice in attacking us. Really.
Concur.
It was not.
Concur.
Probably
So
not
we
a
were
wise
successful.
move. Yeah, I probably should have.
Yeah, point of order. Did we get our? I don't think we got our XP for them Will-O-Wisps.
I mean, 2 Will-O-Wisps is like literally CR 1/2. Hold on.
Because I think some of us are pretty darn close.
Every bit counts.
Oh, you munchy power gamers. Let's see. That would be 900 XP for the party. So amongst the 5 of you, 900 divided by 5. Who's really good at math?
That's about 3,000 each, Greg.
Yeah.
I'm real good at math.
I can see that you failed mathematics, sir. 180 each. Does that get anybody over the hump? And I mean, this is kind of funny because this game is technically supposed to be run milestone. The campaign is supposed to be run milestone, but I think you guys are all kind of on schedule, which is pretty cool. For what that's worth.
I'm creeping up on the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Many more demons are going to have to die before it happens, but it's...
How many was it? 150?
I am a ways
180.
180.
I'm a long way.
And please pardon me as I have my dinner here. I tried to air fry up some chicken earlier, and ran the wrong side of the air fryer for the unoccupied side of the air fryer for 15 minutes.
Oh,
so
no.
I had to switch it and run it again. So I'm just like, I would have eaten beforehand, but it is what it is. So you guys have to put up with some mouth ASMR here tonight.
Maybe that'll get us more viewers.
Yeah, maybe.
You never know what's going to hit right?
You never know. You never know. Hey, let us know in the chat if you're down for some mouth ASMR tonight. So, yeah.
So we completed the ritual, and then did we go and rest, or how did we wrap up?
Well, as I recall, once the helmet was cleansed, somebody decided to put it on.
Oh, that's right. And that's where we is that where we ended?
That is correct. Yep. And yes, it looks like we have a mouth ASMR fan. Hey, Joel, it's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Yeah. So, let's pick that back up. Miggy, you put the helmet on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did a dumb thing, and I regret it immediately.
Okay.
No,
it's all right. It is all right. I mean, hey, look, I'm not wearing my DM shirt tonight because I wore it to the D&D day on the picket line last week, where we played several hundred people played D&D encounter with Brennan Lee Mulligan and the Critical Role crew, which was pretty friggin' tight.
Yeah.
But normally on this here I have a patch that says bad decisions make great stories. Mm-hmm. So bad decisions in this case help the story go forward. So. Overcooked brains aside, I think you're going to be all right. So, as I mentioned before, you put the helmet on, you feel your consciousness just separate from your body. And suddenly, after like what feels like a yoink, like you're just getting yanked out of your skin through the top of your head.
That sounds unpleasant.
With like a super fast elevator ride, just bam. You find yourself standing at attention, and you look down at yourself.
Oh God, do I have my shell? Is this the terrible dream where I don't have my shell? Oh God.
Yes.
Oh God.
You look down and you don't have a shell, but it looks like you actually do have some sort of ceremonial uniform. You actually feel a metal shell, sort of like what Casan wears, over your chest, and you put your hands out in front of yourself because you're kind of like shocked, and you see leather gloved 5-fingered hands.
Where'd my claws go? What's going on?
I don't know. But you look about, and you are on the side of a rolling green hill. It's a beautiful day. Some light clouds passing in the sky. The sun is warm. You are standing at attention in a ceremonial uniform in a small group of similarly dressed knights. Matter of fact, actually, I'm going to say everybody in the party, all 5 of you, are experiencing this through the eyes of a different knight. So you are all present and consciously experiencing this. Each knight has a small badge on their left shoulder depicting a pair of twin suns. Before you, on a grassy field, are arrayed 3 riders wearing identical badges. A woman with dark hair upon a black charger, a bearded man on a white horse, and a third figure, bald, winged, angelic looking. Matter of fact, Casan, check your Facebook DMs here in just a moment. Hold on. Should have had this ready to go earlier, and I didn't. My fault. Come on, internet, speed up. There we go. And open up the window. All of this trouble just to send one little note. Ugh, this is killing me. Come on. I'll send it in a... here we go. Cool. Yeah, check your Facebook DMs there, Matt. A little bit of information for you. And this angelic figure is riding a gold-furred winged mammoth. Approaching from across the field is another mounted man. This one flanked by an honor guard, all on horseback. As the man draws near the trio before you, he brings his horse to a stop and then dismounts. The trio awaiting him do likewise. A herald steps forward on his horse and announces, Haruman, Lord Knight of the Far Hills, greets Lord Althanius. The bearded man smiles. Hail to you, Lord Haruman, and welcome to El Terrell. I am pleased to introduce you to Lady Yale of Idle Glen and Zariel, Solar of Celestia. Haruman removes his left gauntlet and extends a hand, shaking each of the others in turn. Escorted by Lord Althanius, he proceeds down the line. In a few moments, he stops before you, Miggy, and offers his hand. What do you want to do?
Like to shake it? Okay, I do that back. Hi.
Well met. The line continues down. Does everyone wish to shake his hand as he offers it, or does anyone want to do anything else?
Do I get any sense as to how I feel about this person?
Give me an insight check.
I would like to do that too.
That would be a 1 skill that rolled up to a 5 in terms of.
Okay, yeah, upscaled. Vicki, trusting your gut, Vicki, you're like, okay, this is a good thing. This is something that's going to help you, although you don't know the circumstances yet. Anton, Junie, you're both feeling very positive about this. Tony, you're still just like, holy shit, I'm in a body that's not mine. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit.
I shake his hand and with my other arm or hand, like take his shoulder, like his elbow. How to do like a
his shoulder? What? Or his arm?
Like a serious hand.
You do the Roman forearm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Something like that. Like a serious handshake.
I will shake his
hand.
He
chuckles and says, strong grip. A tribesman, I see. Well met.
I will shake his hand as well if he offers it.
Okay, and absolutely he does. But with Nat, he stops and looks at you with a smile and says, "The valor of your people is well known to mine. We are glad to share the field of battle with you today." So,
quick question, DM: Are Lauren and I still female gender, or are we now male gender?
give me an insight check.
No, I can't just like.
It's hard to just in a metal pants.
14.
14. Okay.
15.
15. Okay. Let's see. Vicki, you have to learn how to walk again because suddenly you're packing something that you didn't have before. But Lauren, you are Jesus. Lauren, you are still female. So
Cool. All right, boys. I'm ready to go. I adjust myself.
okay.
I'm gonna embrace my newfound manhood.
Your new experience.
Yep,
Are we aware that
Alrighty.
it's a shared hallucination, or are we looking at each other and just seeing other knights?
Actually, Casan, for you in particular, I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. You are, from what you guys can tell, these are all just other knights, and they are who they are in the story. Okay. So, I will say that Miggy, in a moment's lapse of concentration, as the Lord goes down the line and shakes everyone's hand, you kind of like look up to the sky and call out, "Frankie? Frankie, are you there?" All right, and Matt, check your DMs, and this is going off of your whisper that you initiated, Anton.
Yeah.
So, yep. And as you do that, you all feel a ripple, just, and the scene around you changes. Suddenly, it's no longer a sunny glen that you're standing in. Instead, you are once again in the familiar terrain, the endless dust bowl, the red, windy, hot, awful dust bowl of hell that is Avernus. It sweeps over you. All around you, you hear screams, metal on metal, cries for battle. Off in the distance, you hear a mammoth roar. You hear gurgling and cries of agony, hisses of steam escaping as a demon is slain or a devil is impaled. The sound of battle just envelops you. And in not very far away from each of you, the shadows sweep away and sweep back, and you see the angel Zariel kneeling in the dust. Lady Yale has arrayed for battle, is battered, bloody, covered in dust. She kneels on the ground next to her. Zariel is pushing her glowing sword into Lady Yale's hands. Lady Yale says, I refuse. Do not ask me of this. Zariel replies with a cough. I must. I do. Look beyond this forsaken day. One last time, I need you to dream a little bigger. Yale weeps quietly, unable to speak, but nods. Taking Zariel's sword, she stands up. There's another trumpet as Zariel's golden mammoth comes charging up and stops in front of them. Zariel pulls off her left gauntlet and buries her hand in the mammoth's fur affectionately, taking a moment of comfort. Everybody give me perception checks. Okay.
Get those bad rolls out of the way.
Yep. All right, so June and Anton. All right, June and Miggy. The both of you here.
I had a 22 as well.
And 22 at the top there. Gotcha. And yeah, Casan, you hear this as well. You all hear whispering. Zariel whisper to her mammoth steed. It looks like, and it sounds like she's, "Hey, Dave, good to see you." It looks like she's saying goodbye.
Like she's what?
She's bidding her steed goodbye. She's bidding her steed, her animal companion, her horse, or I mean her
Mama.
battle mammoth, farewell. You catch, "Help her make certain my sword is not captured by the forces of hell. Let it become a symbol of everything we have fought for. Even if it has ended in folly, let our deeds have meaning." As the veil forms from shadows of gold, wraps itself around you again, slowly blotting out everything. Blots out your vision except for the sword still glowing in Yale's hand. Zariel's voice continues. "This is the last thing I'll ever ask of you. Protect Lady Yale." And at that moment, your vision is enveloped. Through the shadows, the sounds of battle intensifies. Your vision clears up to reveal yourself riding on horseback at full gallop. The sun hanging high in the blue skies momentarily blinds you. Your companions are with you. All of you. You all look about and see each other riding alongside one another. Ahead of you on the back of a golden mammoth leading the charge is the angelic Zariel. You're surrounded by a massive force, an army of mostly human knights, fighting a horde of onrushing gnolls led by fiends. At this point, I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Okay, nice.
Damn.
Oh no, Miggy.
Oh no,
Hey,
Migs.
baby.
Hey, Dave, next time you talk to Bill, please tell him we say hello. Wishing him well. All right. Tony, what'd you get?
I got a 19.
19. Miggy. You got
I got a
right, you got the
gigantic
Casan.
3.
A whopping trio. Yes, you did. Casan.
9.
9. Got the mighty 9 going on here. Vicki.
7.
7. And Junie.
16.
Lauren, what'd you get?
16.
16. Copy that. All right. Gotcha. All righty. So with that, here we go. A wall, an absolute wall of black-furred gnolls comes loping up over the top of a hill in front of you. Dozens of them, maybe hundreds. Zariel calls back over her shoulders. "Guard the flanks! I'll cut us a path through." She then spurs her mount to an even higher speed, the mammoth's feet actually gliding off the ground. Your group breaks left to cover the left flank. And for ease of everything, we are going to just use your stats instead of any other stats. And you have your full abilities while we're at it. So give me 1 second. I forgot to prep my share screen. Share screen, entire screen. We're going to do this one. Yep, perfect. Making sure I'm doing the right one, not the one with all my DM secrets on it. Perfecto. Alrighty. Yeah, up ahead of you, you guys see a whole pack of gnolls coming up over the hill. I'm going to give you guys a moment to arrange yourselves accordingly. We'll say you guys all start about here-ish. And you guys can all see the map, right?
Yes, I mean it looks like a piece of parchment. Yeah, look, I see what you.
Yeah, it's an improvised map. Absolutely, this is not. Yeah, but go on ahead and arrange yourselves accordingly, and then let's see, Tony, you're going to be first act.
All right, let's see. Who do is Casan at the tip of the spear, or where's Casan's off by himself at the moment? I'm just wondering in terms of full. Yeah. Okay. So I am, for purposes of my little tiny army are on my shield, getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
I am in this. Right. Well, so do we? Hold on. I still have all those temp HPs, which I think I'm trying to remember whether we already had, whether that already happened, or whether those are left over from before we took a long rest.
Well, you guys are taking a long rest now, and it's only just now that you're realizing that you could actually technically summon your cannon. So if you want to summon your cannon and do temp HPs, I'll let you take the actions to do that accordingly.
Right. I think I will not. So if we took that long rest, I'm showing it there. I didn't recall that we took a long rest after fighting with the will-o-wisps. So I don't know if we did or whether I just didn't use any spell slots. I think we had the temp HPs. So you say so my does anyone recall whether basically I think this is coming right after that?
I'm missing. So we took a long rest before we dove in. I'm down one spell slot from the thing.
So then with us now is my Eldritch Cannon with us, or do we still have those temp HPs, or is it as though all
because this is a vision world, you do not have your cannon already summoned.
Great. All right.
Your Tiny Tony and Owl Capone are conscious creatures, so therefore their consciousness is in this vision.
Gotcha.
But you're going to have to summon.
Not a problem. And instead, in this round, I guess my question is: do we also have our temp HPs from when the cannon was up?
You guys took a long rest and then you did the helmet. So temp HPs fade after.
Right.
A long rest.
I think the temp HPs are from the combat with the will-o-wisps after
the long rest.
After the long rest.
Gotcha. Okay, then you know what? Fuck it.
I was trying to. Okay, well, I reach up and I turn to Al Capone and I say, "Let's get ready to mess some stuff up." And I touch him with a 3rd level Dragon's Breath spell and gnolls. So I'd imagine I know if gnolls have any resistances or vulnerabilities. I think they don't, right?
These are just regular humanoids. So no, they do not have any sort of magical. Although there is a big one amongst them, a big black-furred gnoll with flaming red eyes that looks like it is definitely fiendish. That probably has some resistances to it.
Okay, but generally, fiends do not have a resistance to acid, correct? Jesus. Usually, that would be to like fire.
Jesus.
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure. Just realizing that there's going to be a 21.
21. Okay, with a 21, you know that even the magical gnolls don't have. While they're big and nasty, They don't have that any sort of magical resistances or anything like that. They're just really damn gnarly and vicious and very, very, very good at attacking.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna go yeah with acid. Just didn't say biffed it on that last combat where everybody was not fire that time, but resistant to acid.
Yep.
I am going to okay.
That was a fun fight. I like that one.
Yeah, of course you did. How dare you, sir? Okay, so
Love you too,
that bud. Yeah. So I believe that is my action. Oh no, sorry, that is a bonus action. So I will hold as my action. I will hold a Toll the Dead spell for the first foe that I see injured.
Okay. So passing the spell on to Al Capone is a bonus action, and then you're going to hold your action until you see one of these enemies take damage.
Yeah.
Copy that. All right. I'm just going to need you to make a perception check because you're trying to keep track of about 10 people. Let me illustrate this to a point as well. While this battle map is just you guys versus this particular pack of gnolls, this is part of a much, much larger battle. Okay, this is just a very thin sliver of it. So you're going to be seeing, all kinds of shit happening all around you that may or may not affect things like that. So, yeah.
That was I rolled a natural 20 for 21 on my perception check.
God damn it.
I'm falling in with my crew of knights that I've battled with since birth, more than likely. If we're going,
sure. All right.
I guard here.
You know what? I'm going to give it to you because, the dice gods have decided to bless you. So, let's go. All right. In that case, that is it for Tony. That means next up in the order is Junie.
Okay. Let's see here. I think we're gonna start. All right. How far, guys?
That's a great question.
Pretty far, huh?
I mean, for the moment, you guys. Let's see. The closest one is about 75 feet from you.
Okay. Okay. Let me. Okay. At 60 feet ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
That would be right now. I'm going to create a cloud of daggers.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna stick that right there for them to run into, hopefully.
Okay. Cloud of daggers.
And that is a 5-foot square or cube.
5-foot cube. Okay.
And anyone who enters that area takes 4d4.
That's 4.
Or sorry, third level is. I'm going to do it at third level, so it's 6.
Can you ping the center of where it is that you want it?
Sorry, yes. All right, let's see.
Yeah, I might have a movement question when you get a chance.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Let me resolve this, and then we'll pause for you. Okay. I'm going to give you a little bit of benefit.
Yeah, like
down
right
here
there.
and,
that's good.
Yeah. Put it on.
Or
on
can we shift it to the right just a little?
Oh, right in front of the big guy. Okay. Or the second big guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. That'll be that for me for now.
Awesome. And Paul, what was your question?
Yeah, my question is, since I've never done a battlefield thing like this, can we declare, like, since we're basically trying to stack up in a battlefield formation to stick together, of in terms of almost like a held action, but for movement, of saying, like, if the people in front of me move forward in formation, that we move with them, if that makes sense?
You know what? I will allow that if the group coordinates that.
Okay.
So I'm good with that, but you guys have to figure out how it's going to work. So, all right. In that case, 1 second. Let me check my. Got that. All right. Aha. Let's see. We're going to go. The best part is that we are actually. Gonna hold. Casan, you're up.
All right. Casan is going to try to take like a point formation and yell out for the others to follow him.
Copy that.
And see if we can kind of. What's our. Is it still 30 feet move here, or are we mounted? We got some more movement.
For the sake of simplicity, I don't want to have to deal with tracking horseback. So at this point, you guys, it flashes into a moment when you are later in the battle where you are all still in a group but dismounted. And you have this group of foot soldiers coming up over the hill at you. So what if you guys want, we can make it so that once everybody forms up on Casan's turn, the group moves. Does that work for you guys? Cool.
Works for me.
I'm workshopping this right as we do this.
Until we say otherwise, I think that's great.
Cool. Awesome. And yeah, Dave, I think that is the correct way to do it. I think we're going to try it a little differently this time around, though, just for this encounter because of cinematic reasons. And speaking of, do you have anything else? So you call out for everybody to form up on you. Is there anything else you want to do?
I attempt to summon a packed weapon.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
$19.
A packed weapon appears in your hand.
Okay. All right, so I'll move here for everyone to move up on me, and that will be my turn.
Yep. Yes, your and do me a favor, Matt. Describe for everybody what it looks like when you summon your packed weapon, because I think everybody's just used to seeing you with one.
So essentially, Casan will hold out his hand, and kind of like ethereal purple shards of energy just kind of worm their way out of the surrounding air and form into this large kind of sickle-like glaive that's suspiciously like a hockey stick. But that's the general shape that it takes.
Love it. Awesome. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just getting all these guys centered on their squares here. All right. At this point, the pack of gnolls decides to move, and I need to make 3 perception checks real quick. Let's see, wisdom. This guy is going to do wisdom, and then this guy is going to do wisdom. Okay, cool. The pack lord fearlessly charges forward. Actually, they all fearlessly charge forward. And we're going to go 5, 10. The Gnoll Pack Lord's going to take the damage. Go on ahead and roll me however much damage it is, please. Junie. 15, 20, 25. The Noel Fang of Nyanhu, who is their warlord in the back here, sees the cloud of daggers and avoids it. 20, 25, and 30, 40. 50. This is all scaled so weird here.
Any of them goes through the cloud.
Wow, that is a lot
any
of
them
ones. What the hell?
What's that?
That's a dumb roll. If anybody goes through the clouds, it's 7.
Got
if
it.
Anybody
Okay.
makes it.
So
goes through the cloud of
the
daggers.
leader, what looks to be like the big lieutenant leading the charge, goes right through them fearlessly without any care for his own safety, and comes out looking like he went through a blender. They have taken a double move. Technically, they don't get any more actions at this point. You guys are all kind of laying in wait for them, as it were.
I got a reaction on that first one that comes within range.
Get him.
And the one who went through the cloud of daggers, that would pop off the Toll the Dead. So that'd be a wisdom saving throw of 14 or taking 9 necrotic.
All right, 14 wisdom saving throw for the Pack Lord. Well, his wisdom was so good last time. 17. So he hears the bell and and laughs viciously at the idea of it tolling for you heroes. Yep, and shrugs it off. But Casan,
19 to hit.
That is a hit on front dude right here. Actually, yes, because these guys are wrapping around on the backside. You're focused on the front dude, who is licking his chops and howling and screaming as he comes at you. Go on ahead and give me some damage.
9 slashing.
And stop him right there. 9 slashing. Copy that. 9 slashing on this dude. Bam. All right, yeah. And does that stop his... I don't recall. Does that stop his movement? Or...
It does not. I would need the Sentinel feat for that one.
That's right. Okay, cool. Free. Appreciate the honesty on that. For everybody, and by the way, you guys all should still have your inspirations from when Mr. Bailey blessed the game last week. So feel free to use them as necessary. And then blah, blah. Cool. All right. Now that I have my my pack here all marked so I can keep track of the murder better, let's roll some dice. Okay, that's going to be it for my guys for the moment. Vicki, you're up.
Alrighty. I don't like anything I'm seeing. So I know I've got the guy right next to me. And I think I'm not going to try. I'm actually going to try to go for the red.
Okay.
And I would like to get big first.
All right. Vicki wants to get big.
Please.
You're actually kind of tightly packed in here right now.
Which would mean she just doesn't get larger in size, but gets all the benefits.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's what it...
Yeah, if I don't have the physical space, I don't need to get physically large, but I still get all the bennies.
Okay. Let's see.
Rune Knights.
Yeah.
Friggin' dope.
If you lack the room to become large, your size doesn't change. Okay.
All right. Yeah, you still get the bennies. Cool. All right. I'm going to give you a giant icon of some variety. Bam. All right.
Does 13 hit?
Does a third, and you're going on this guy?
Yeah, I'll go on the pink.
All right. Unfortunately, no, a 13 does not hit. These guys are savage and they're running about, but you actually notice that not only are they incredibly fast, and they're wielding spears, but they have like hide armor and a shield. So they actually do have a little bit of protection, although that based on how they are like just throwing all caution to the wind as they come in to attack you, that it, you know, they're a little bit more protective of themselves than the impression would first give. So if you could decipher what I just said, let me know, because I don't understand it either.
I get it. I just don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
So I have another action. I'm gonna just try to shoot him again because I
go for it.
Able to. Oh no!
Oh man! Oh no! Is this the end of Vicki Wick's? You know, like.
Don't you say that! Don't you have those curse words on your tongue?
Well, this is also not Vicki Wick's body, so
That's
you know
you know, it's the you're thrown off. You're thrown off balance by you know, suddenly having to run around like a tripod. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Did you want to move or do anything else?
I mean, if I move, we'll give him attack opportunity. So no, I'm fine with where I am, I guess.
Copy that. Okay. Cool. Miggy, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop it right over. Sorry, grabbing the circle is hard.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize those were your circles. I deleted a bunch of them. I thought Matt was getting bored again.
Yeah, you know what my boredom looks like, Greg.
Yeah, I know.
Beautiful art. Beautiful art.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna drop that spike growth right there.
Okay.
And then.
Well, damn. All right.
And so that's. And then I'm sorry. Let me actually hit the casting of that. And then. My bonus action. Yeah, that's pretty much that's my turn.
Okay. Copy that. So, with that in mind, top of the order, we're going back to Tony.
Okay. So, what I'm going to do. Well, that's it's on my actions. I've got my concentration. First thing I'm gonna do, I got this jabroni sitting next to the Vicki there. I'm gonna have Tiny Tony. Tiny Tony's gonna pop up from the shield, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, how dare you mess with my family?" And goes off with his Tiny Tony gun. So he's gonna try and blast that guy in the face. With his force strike. Let's see what he does. Does a 16 hit?
16 does hit.
Okay, so that's for 6 force damage. I'm going to follow that up with my action for a Toll the Dead. That is a Wisdom saving throw 14.
Okay, Wisdom saving throw 14. All right. And I'm sorry, which target is this on? Can you ping it for me again real quick?
This is on pink next to Vicki.
Got it. All right.
Cat corner to me.
Wisdom saving throw. All right. Lauren's having some connectivity issues here. Hopefully we can get her back in a moment. No, does not want to let her reconnect. All right. I got a Wisdom saving throw of 5.
Great.
So.
Awesome. So as Tiny Tony blasts him, I then reach out with a Toll of the Dead for 17 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Ouch.
And how much did Tiny Tony hit him for?
Tiny Tony hit him for 6.
All right. He gets shot once and kind of looks at it like but then his head explodes as a loud bell sounds, almost as if his head was used as the clanger, and the now headless corpse collapses to the ground like a puppet with its strings cut.
Full Top Gun bell.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
And then going Top Gun like a Sky Angel, Owly the Dragon Capone is going to leap up for a bombing run of his Dragon's Breath. The 3 lower right, he goes in a 30-foot up, shoots down with his 30 feet to the right, goes with his 15-foot cone, which will hit green, orange, and purple before circling back.
Okay.
That is going to...
I'm assuming dexterity?
That is going to be a Dex 14 save for half.
Dex 14 for half. Got it. Okay. Fail. All right, what do they take?
14 points of acid damage.
Nice.
All right.
Does his bombing run, slides on back next to to my shield, and we look at each other and give a little hype up because there's swarms and we're like, we got this, we're good.
All right. Copy that. Okay. So, Lauren, it is June's turn. What do you want to do?
Okay, is it a bonus action or an action to move my cloud?
That is an excellent question. Actually, that is not a movable cloud.
Oh, okay, so I'd have to recast it.
Correct.
All right. This is so frustrating because I now have to be on here on my phone while my computer looks like it's trying to defrag or something. I don't know.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So, let's go ahead and recast it on this guy who's at my 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay. The guy who got sliced and diced by it earlier.
Sure.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
that's another 64. Because we're casting at level 3, so that's my second level 3 slot, I guess, if I'm recasting.
Yep. So we'll do 64. Yeah, it doesn't look like I get any sort of saving throw against that. So
it's just a cloud of daggers.
Yeah. Yeah, you cast it on him. That is a concentration spell.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, he'll be up here in a moment, but first, the bad guys here get. Let's see. Why is that missing? Hold on. All right. Ah, that's where it is. Okay, cool. All right, so this guy is going to come 5, 10, so that's 20 feet of movement, and he's going to come out of it. I need to take, roll that thorn damage. And actually, yeah, I think we're going to take him out of there completely. Okay. And it's at spike growth. Spike growth.
Is that difficult terrain? What's
for every 5 feet it travels? So that was 5, 10. So that's going to be 7 points of damage on this guy. Yes, I did count that as difficult terrain. So that means that it cost him double, but he had more than enough speed to get there. And then so that's going to be 7 points of damage. Copy that. You see the biggest of the bunch come like ripping the thorns are biting into this guy as he goes. But you actually like see the thorns biting into his flesh, and with a great roar, he just starts busting ass as hard as he can all the way through these vines of spike growth. They're ripping into his flesh and pulling his arms and legs and chest to shreds as he runs, but he seems completely undeterred, frothing at the mouth and laughing. You're convinced that this is like this guy's gnarly as hell, and he's the biggest and baddest of the bunch. And he parks himself right in the middle of the group here, and immediately is going to makes 2 attacks. Here we go. 3 attacks. 1 with its bite, 2 with its claws. This guy does not have a weapon. He's just coming in with bite and claws, and he's going to look first at. He's going to look at Junie because Junie looks to be the softest of the targets. So bite, claw. Junie, what's your AC?
I'm gonna have to hold on. Sorry, things are coming back online, so I can actually look at my sheet.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
I can also pull that up for you right now too.
It's not huge.
Hold on. Hi, Bailey. Oh, Bailey, are you going to bless the group again?
Double inspiration?
AC is,
I wish I could.
AC is 15.
15. Okay. So the bite misses. The first claw misses. The second claw hits you, and you get slashed across the chest for 10 points of damage, and I need you to make a concentration check.
Okay. Check this thing.
And I need 1 moment.
Wait, I'm sorry. How do I check concentration?
It's going to be a con saving throw, and you're going to need a Constitution saving throw. You'll need a 10. Concentration checks are half damage or half of damage or 10, whichever is higher.
Copy.
Yep. All right, so DC 10 Constitution save.
Oh, jeez, what? 16?
16 makes it. All right, yeah, you do not lose your cloud of daggers. So you're going to take the 10 points of damage, but you do not lose your cloud of daggers. And next up is going to be the Null Pack Lord.
Currently.
Yeah. Okay.
So I take 10 damage. Now I still had 6 10 points. So I'm gonna just take 4 off of my normal. That makes sense?
Yeah. Yep. And I need you to roll damage on the Null Pack Lord.
Oh, yep. Wait, no. Sorry. Playing catch up. I'll just roll damage if you want to.
Yeah. What is the... Hold on. That's 64, right? All right, 2, 4. So that's 6, 7, 10, 13, 14 points of damage. Woo!
Much better this time.
Much better this time. All right. Well, this guy is really not a fan. He does not now spike growth. He's within the spikes. He is not moving. So he's not going to take the 2d4 at this point. But he is going to lay into Junie as hard as possible right now. I forgot he's got a glaive. That's like a 10-foot reach on it. Damn it. But that's okay, because now I can yep, so we're gonna go 1, 2, and we're going to yeah. Oh my god, both of those miss. Are you fucking kidding me? I got an 11 and I got a 9. Statistically, that should not be happening. And then I'm also going to use an ability called Incite Rampage, which means that he gets the Fang of Yongu really nice and riled up, and the Fang of Yongu is going to get another bite at Junie. With a 20, and I need you to make a saving throw, please.
Okay, that looks like a 12.
DC 12. DC is 12, so you're going to take 5 piercing, and I need you to make another concentration check, please.
13.
13, fantastic.
Sorry, that's a total 19 with my modifiers. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the straight rolls.
Okay. Well, the good news is that you don't have to deal with the poison bite, or the poison from the bite. You just take the piercing damage, and you make your concentration check to avoid losing the spell. Casan, it is your action. What would you like to do?
All right, so this guy here is the... Why is it not pinging? This guy is like the big, beefy one?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to hex that one.
Okay. I get a save on that, don't I?
I don't think that you do. I just place a curse on it. Until it ends, I do an extra D6.
Oh, that's right.
It's like Hunter's Mark. You can't resist it.
Yep.
That's right.
It has
yep.
disadvantage on strength checks. Is the choice I'm going to make.
You bastard. Okay.
And I am going to attack it. Critically.
Oh my god. Bam, bam, bam. Critical hit. All right. So that's going to be 19 points of damage. Right out the chute.
And that's all I got for now.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Then in that case, now it's the rest of the bad guys. This is going to be funny. I don't need that right now. I will look that up later. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 10, 15, 20. We're going to go 5, and I need damage on that guy. 15. And damage on this guy.
How many feet?
Just they've only moved one each at the moment.
Okay, so then 1 and 1. And then the other one is 2 on the first one and
it looks like I have an opportunity to attack
8 on the second one.
Blue, red, no.
8 on the second one. Okay. So the second one actually goes to rip its way through the vines and winds up and getting even more entangled to the point where it tried ripping through and literally it slashes its throat. And it bleeds out on the ground because you did so much. You just did a stupid. It only had 8 hit points left. Between the carpet bombing and that, it is not having a good night.
And I get an opportunity to attack on the red, blue, null.
Okay. We will get to that in just one moment. And we're going to go 5, 10. No, you know what? We're going to go. We go 10, 20. I need roll 64 on that guy. And yeah, this guy's going to take just take a little step out. Holy shit. All right. That oh man. All right. Cool. Fuck you and your AoEs, sir. Fuck you and your AoEs. Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
You made me a nature. You made me a nature cleric.
I mean, I did. That's on me. Take your attack of opportunity, Matt. And then whatever I have left, we'll actually maybe get to do some shit.
14.
That's a miss. Okay. So, yeah, that guy is ceased. Okay, so the first one. Oh no! Wait, pardon me. Hold on. That guy's not dead. I had them crossed up. This guy. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I had my order of operations screwed up here. Because of too many monsters. Because the red one took the first hit. The blue one just took all that other damage. So yep. Okay. Now we're gonna
Which one just took my 14 damage? The blue one? Okay.
The blue one did. All right, I rolled a critical hit on Casan. So that's gonna be 8 plus 4, that's 12 points of damage, piercing, as this one jumps up and brings its spear down onto your over your polearm and kind of over your defenses, and actually gets you really, really good between the neck and the shoulder.
Okay.
Yep. That is going to be that for that guy for the moment. Second dude is now going to come in here. He's used up all of his movement. So there's nothing he could do. Third guy is dead. Fourth guy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Pardon me, fifth guy. So that would be...
Greg, we missed a little bit of math that was compulsory on my critical hit.
Oh, yeah?
Hex damage. Necrotic.
Yes. Okay, yeah, go on ahead and add another... Yeah. Okay. Dude is still up, but it ain't great. Actually, technically, that's double dice if it's a D6 and a crit. So go ahead and roll me one more D6. All right. Cool. Yep. No problems here. That guy is literally standing there by a thread. All right, and then this one is going to be on Junie with a spear. Oh my God, Jesus, Junie, you are just like unhittable tonight. That guy's dead, and then we got the dudes in the back here. We're gonna have two of them are gonna attack Tony. And an 18 and a 23.
The 18 does not hit. The 20 normally would. But I am going...
Just to specify, that's a 23.
Yes.
So...
but in the midst of all this, I am going to, as that hits, I will do a react with a shield, raising
okay.
my AC to, Do these have so they're the special?
This is just a common spear that you're
okay.
With.
I'm gonna allow it.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you're gonna take 4 points of piercing damage as one manages to find a soft spot in the armor and get through. That's it for those guys. Vicki, you are up.
Okay. This big bad is looking a little too happy and comfy next to me, so I'd like to shoot him right in the face.
Very much so. He looks like he's actually moving in. He actually brought a moving truck over and it's just like, I live here now.
Does a 14 hit?
Which one are you attacking? The leader, this dude, or the one who's right here?
The one who's right here.
Got it. That guy is, in fact, that's exactly his AC.
Awesome. Pizza.
Is that guy the leader, or is the guy in the Cloud of Daggers the leader?
You guys haven't quite deciphered which is which yet. There's like I would say that the one in the one next to Vicki is by far the biggest and nastiest, but it looks like the leader of the pack is currently enveloped in a cloud of daggers.
So that hits for 14 plus my giant's might, which is another 2, so for 16 total damage.
Jesus Christ.
Attack
All right,
1.
cool.
And then I'm going to do...
Pop him in the face, Vicki!
Yep. Rop. A critical failure is not going to work, though.
Critical failure. All right, yeah, you turn around and shoot your cousin in the face. No. No, but that is definitely a miss. Cool. Do you want to do any sort of movement or any bonus actions?
No.
Copy that. Okay. Miggy, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to this big dumb one that just got hexed to have disadvantage on strength tests. I'm going to slam it in the knee with my shield in order to knock it over. So that's going to be my athletics thing plus 2 from my shield. So that's going to be I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration on that.
Mm-hmm.
To be a 9, but he's got disadvantage.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 16 and a 10.
Okay.
So I do manage to keep my feet.
And then, so for my attack, I'm going to whip a bola around your ankles.
Okay. You're making that feel oddly personal.
Yeah.
Get him, Miggy. Get him.
Yeah. And then that. Oh, right. I just used the dart then for the. So that is the same damage. Anyway, so do I miss? What did I?
Looks like an 11.
That's an 11. That's gonna miss.
Oh
AC is
yeah,
14.
I just missed. All right.
Yep.
And yeah, that was it. I had a very effective round.
You know, that happens to the best of us. All right, Tony, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to use a level 1 spell slot for my action. I am going to summon an Eldritch Protector. So it's just going to pop up onto my back. For my bonus action, I'm going to pulse.
That is very crowded.
Yeah, just pops up right there. Yeah, hey, it's I'm a little pack mule. I got my I'm a big guy. I got room. It's a tiny guy.
I'm the turtle that's little. He's huge.
So the protector cannon is going to pulse. So all the allies in the vicinity have 7 temp HP if they have less than 7. I'm at 7. Then since right after, so that's my action and my bonus action. Owlie is going to pop straight up real quick and do a bombing run, which will hit in his 15-foot cone. That's going to hit the boss in the Cloud of Daggers, Blue, and the dude who is Bane or Hexed.
Okay.
So let me roll real quick. The acid damage on that. This is, again, going to be a dex save of 14 for half. That's not a great roll. 8. So 8 for half.
Okay. Fail, success, fail. Got it. All right.
And that is my my action, my bonus action, and Owlie's action.
Got it. Okay. Cool. In that case, Junie, you're up. Lauren, I think we lost your audio. Night, Dave. Good seeing you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we either lost audio or we lost, Lauren, can you hear us?
I think it's audio. I can see her moving.
We're going to get this sorted out here. Just give us 1 minute. We still don't hear you. No. Nope. I mean, we could see you moving. We just can't hear you. So I think your microphone might be muted. Okay. You know what? Do you want to just put it in the chat what it is you want to do? We'll give her a second to get sorted here, guys.
There's like 4 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy who was hitting her was the guy in the Cloud of Daggers, right?
That is the main. Well, yeah. I mean, actually, the thing is that I had 4 separate attackers on her last round, and they all fucking suck. I mean, I missed.
But the one who landed was the one in the Cloud of Daggers, right? I think it might.
That is correct. Yes, that is correct.
4 attacks, right? And the last one landed.
Yeah. Well, now I'm going to have advantage on all my attacks, so this will be even more interesting. Oh, shit. Ping where you're dropping that, please. Oh, fuck. Okay. Cool. So you're hitting this guy, green. You're hitting green with the ice knife, yes? Okay. And that's a 25 to hit, so that hits. Okay, so he's going to take 1 piercing. All right, so that's going to be green. Hold on. This is going to be a moment of accounting because fuck me. All right, so that's going to be the 3rd one down. He's going to take 1 damage from that, and then the thing's going to explode. DC 14 dex save. Is that ice knife? Okay, so it's save or suck. Okay. DC 14, 23 fit. Jesus. Okay. So that's going to be 5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet. Technically, Lauren, you're in that blast radius as well. Just FYI. So I need you to make a dex save too. Oh, careful casting. Copy that. And how many points is that? Or careful spell? Oh yeah, one sorcery point. Yeah, you've definitely got that. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh god. All right. That's the Pack Lord.
Get him, Junie. Get him.
This might single-handedly wreck the whole fucking
blow
encounter,
their friggin' heads off, Junie.
They all made it. 21, 16, 15. I actually feel terrible about that, but I need to. I'm not fucking with you guys. That's literally what we got right there. So, if you look in my camera. All right, cool. Well, they all managed to brush the snow off with their fur. So, Noel Fang of Young Hu is going to be up next. Did you have any bonus action? Anything else you wanted to do, Lauren? Before I go on. Okay, copy that. Okay, multi-attack, 3 attacks, 1 with bite, 2 claws. And it's going to go after the guy who's casting all the spells, pissing him off. Bite, claw, claw. 24, and 18. For his reroll on saves. Okay, cool. Cool. So the first one's going to hit, and that's actually going to be a bite with poison. What is your AC with shield? Actually, your base AC without shield is 20, so that's a 5. So that's 20 with. So the 24 is going to hit. The second 24 is going to hit. I will say that the shield goes up off the first hit, and you're going to miss. The third attack's going to miss, which is good because that was 11 points of damage on that third attack. But I need you to make a Constitution save and a concentration check for me.
You should also have 7 temp HPs from when I pulsed my protector cannon.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to chew right through those.
7 counts.
It counts. It counts. My life's goal is to make sure that your goddamn temp HP generator becomes fucking inconsequential, sir.
Dare you?
Let's see. Okay, so you're gonna resist the poison. You're gonna lose your 7 temp HPs, and you're gonna take 7 slashing from the second hit. And then I need you to make a concentration check. So the Constitution save again, DC is going to be 10. 13. Okay, so my God. Yeah, you are just like the Constitution saving throw monster. I love this. I love this for you. And I hate it for me. Okay, so that guy, so you take 7 points of damage. This guy is now going to proceed to take 6d4 damage. Please go on ahead and roll that. Oh my God, 16 points of damage. Copy that. All right. Oh, yeah, he is getting sliced and diced and is not doing well at all. This is not good. So he's going to attempt to hit you, going to attempt to stab you with the glaive twice. And he's going to trigger another Insight Rampage because I recharge the Noel Fang Bite. So 21 is going to hit. The 16 is going to miss.
All right.
Yeah, her AC is 20 right now. So you're Lauren, you're going to take 10 slashing plus you're going to take you're going to miss, or the second attack's going to miss the bite. It's not a spell. It's basically it's a command ability. It's a commander ability essentially. He's inspiring his allies to take a bonus attack. It's called Inspire Rampage. The 23 is going to hit, and I need you to make another. This is going to be a DC 19 concentration check, and then I need you to make another a DC 12 Constitution save. So do you want? Yeah, let's go ahead and just knock those out. All right. So the Cloud of Daggers is going to go bye-bye. And you're going to take a grand total of 22 points of damage because you also take the 3 poison damage as well. So that's 22 points of damage plus the 7 that you took from the previous round of attacks. That's going to put you at 29 points taken. Okay, and you are unconscious. Copy that. Noted. And then it is now Casan's turn. We've got time. They've got time to get you fixed. Don't worry. Oh, and I almost forgot. When the Knoll, When the null reduces a creature to 0 hit points with melee attack on turn, I'll take a bonus action up to half the moves being invited attack. Ironically, page attack, so it can't trigger another page attack. So never mind that. Okay, Casan, you're up.
All right, Casan is going to take a swing at the big guy here.
Got it.
20 to hit.
20 hit.
Yep, so 13 slashing and then a d6 of necrotic. 4 necrotic on top.
All right. This guy boldly 4 necrotic, so 13 and 4, that's 17.
Yes.
Boldly comes in swinging, and it comes in, rips a chunk out of June, howls, and exposes its neck just enough as you spin your hockey stick around and behead it in one shot.
All right.
Yep.
I will continue that spin, moving 5 feet, activating my Great Weapon Master to make a second attack because I killed something on the leader here. 23.
Okay. Got it. On the Pack Lord? 23 on the Pack Lord. That's a hit.
11 slashing.
11 slashing. All right. Yeah. You continue the rage and hate in your heart. You bring down your spear or your packed weapon once again, and you can actually feel the joy of your patron as you claim yet another soul. Well,
that's a good turn. I'm done.
All right.
And you take 6 damage.
And you do take 6 damage because you go into the thorns. And now any movement is doubled at this point, go in or out. So in that case, this guy is slide into your DMs. Right, going to glaive. Oh no, wait, that's the Pack Lord. Never mind. Just the regular gnome, not a glaive. It's a spear. What is your AC, Matt?
16.
16. Let's see. These guys are both going to sandwich you, in a 19 and a 21 are both going to hit. So you're going to take a combination of 9 piercing between the two of them.
Okay.
And then Little Green going to step over Junie and go for Miggy.
He's going to get hit as he comes into my threat. Or you might get hit.
Yes, that's because you just took your turn. So go on ahead.
22. 12 slash.
22. Geez, fucking hell. All right. Yeah.
12.
Dead.
Look, we're kind of some badass knights, in a heroic story. This isn't even like how we normally roll.
I'm a tornado of death.
We might, as the kids call it, we might fuck.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a touch. Okay, so that one is dead, and that one actually falls on top of Lauren's unconscious form, or on Junie's unconscious form. Let's see, Green, and then. Yes, this guy is going to attack Miggy. Miggy. That's a miss. And then I got 2 guys here coming in on. They're both coming in on Tony. 8 and a 22. So the 22 will hit.
22 will hit.
Okay, and that's going to be another 6 piercing.
Gotcha. That will be absorbed by my temp piece.
Copy that. All right. So that's it for my guys. Vicki, you're up.
Okay. I do not like what's going on right now. I'm going to shoot at the blue guy that's in the thorns, try to get somebody off of some back. I don't think a 12 is going to hit.
No, 12 is not going to hit, unfortunately.
I'm gonna shoot it again. I think a crit 29 will hit.
Bum. Vicki Wick was just warming up.
Yeah, you were just
Do
like
I
getting
need
19 points of damage. Yeah, you literally just blew his
Does that
head
destroy
completely
it?
off.
I also have the giant smite.
I mean, you know, honestly, it's overkill at this point. You just straight up murk the dude in the face.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I got
You know,
Yep.
Head disappears. All right. And then
Yes. I got you, Casper.
okay. And Vicki, that's it for your double attacks, yes?
That is it, because I still got a guy who won't let me leave, so yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right, I drop concentration on the spike growth, and then I drop a holy healing word on Junie, bringing her back to consciousness with 6.
6 hit points. Copy that.
And then so this guy right here in purple.
Yep.
Okay, and so then I sacred flame his ass.
Alrighty. Sacred Flame. I get a dex save, yes?
A 15.
Dex save of 15. All right. DC 15. I fail.
So take 11 radiant.
You literally explode.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. All right. That is decisive. Cool.
And then I move. Well, I'm not done. I move.
I would not presume, sir.
I move here,
Okay.
and I move to here. Through them, I know I take attacks of opportunity. I'm trying to get them.
Just one.
Okay. Cool. Just
All
the
right.
one. And all right,
Just
so
the one.
just yellow there.
And let me see. Come on, roll the attack, please. 21 hits.
Yep.
Last I checked.
Yep.
All right,
21
that is 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I go here and then move away from red.
Red's gonna get one. Yeah, you're
Taunting.
just trying to pick up everybody's.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh.
All right, that's a 17.
Okay. Clonk. Yep.
Yep, goes right off your right off the back of your shell. Yep. Okay.
hmm
Cool.
And then I step back in
Mhm.
to be here so to provide flanking for Casan.
Oh. Okay. I see how it is.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. Tony, you're up.
Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to pulse my protector cannon, because even though Junie's now got HPs, which I think we might have lost Junie. I think we.
She
There we go.
died.
Nope, she's back. There we go.
There we go. There we are.
Can you hear
Junie.
me, by the way?
Yeah. Yes, we can. Yay.
Okay.
We got your audio back.
Excellent. So all of the allies now have 9 temp HPs. If you had fewer than that,
Okay, 1 extra temp HP.
okay, I am going to. I know it will provoke an opportunity attack. I'm going to move back 5 feet. So red blue guy is going to get a opportunity attack.
16 is not going to beat your armor, I bet.
It is not. So that was my bonus action. As my action, I will acid splash the 2 of those jabronis that are right there. That's a Dex 14 save or suck
Okay.
for 7. And
one makes it, one fails.
okay. And then Owly is going to pop up and he'll hit those 2 for save for half. 16 points of acid damage, Dex 14.
One fail. The same one that failed before fails again, and that's how much damage?
16 if on the failure, 8 on the success.
Well, I'll tell you this. You managed to completely melt this dude. Blue-red goes, I'm melting, and melts literally into the ground. Yellow is still around, though.
Gotcha. So that is my action, my bonus action, and Owly. That'll do it.
Junie, you're up.
Okay. How many did Miggy heal me for?
6.
Okay.
And you have 9 temp HPs.
Gotcha. Coolsies. All right. So there's no enemy next to me anymore, is there?
No, just a pile of corpses.
Cool.
There's one living bad guy up here. No, I don't want to enable dynamic lighting. I like the point. There we go. There's one guy here, and there's one guy here.
Okay. On the bottom guy,
Mm-hmm.
I want to do Firebolt. Can you?
Firebolt?
Yeah. Is it possible for you to cast that for me? Just because I can't currently access my sheet because my computer took a shit again.
Oh man. Okay. Yep. Absolutely. Hold on one moment.
Thank you.
View. Miranda, I fed you. Quit lying to the girl. All right. Firebolt.
And then I'm going to yell to the heavens, "Come back, Frankie!" I can't take it. I can't tank anymore. It's not working. It's not cool, man.
I would just like this to frickin' roll for me, please. All right. I don't know. Something's all jacked up here.
Sounds about
right. That's an 18 to hit. I just went outside the system because reasons. When the system holds up. You're going after yellow?
Sorry, yellow.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm going to get roll spammed with a whole bunch of them. Hold on. Let's see. 2d10. That's going to be 14 points of damage, which is exactly yellow's remains. You from the ground, you point up with one finger, and I'll let you pick which one, but you just go "Papa!" and like brat right in the face, and its face disappears in a fine red mist. All right, good. That is it. Do you have anything else you want to do, Junie?
No, I might. Can I use my move to stand up? I guess.
Casan.
Okay, coming in with advantage on red.
Bring it on home, buddy. Bring it on home. Another turn, man. I might still pull this.
How healthy is this one looking?
Not great.
Not looking great. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's try great weapon master attack and see how that does us. So that's going to be a 14.
Miss with wait a second. You rolled according to my screen, you rolled a 19 to hit.
Yeah, but I said I was going to do a great weapon master attack, which is -5 for plus 10.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, that's a miss, unfortunately, because their AC is 15.
Follow-up attack with my Polar Master. 16 hit.
16 hits.
Let me check if there was a crit because I have advantage. Okay. And damage.
No, 22 definitely hits.
7 bludgeoning.
Not enough to finish it, but definitely. I'm gonna take one more lunging attack at you just because reasons. And I miss comically. And at this point, I'm just going to waive combat because I think one of you is going to finish this guy off. He's only got 6 hit points left. So, 5 hit points left.
Yeah.
All right. So, as the bodies of your foes fall around you, left, right, center, your pack stands strong, having held off the attack on the flank. You see that that the one who led the charge, the angel Zariel, is ahead of you. As you ride up, or as you run up over the top of the hill in front of you, you can see at the top of this hill. You look out over farm fields churned and ruined by battle, sowed with a carpet of dead. Off to the left, a small village. Some of the buildings are on fire. A few hundred yards away across a field stands a 12-foot tall demon knoll. It holds aloft a dark round of perception checks. Let's see. A 12 will be good enough. So, Anton, you actually do recognize that it is one of the leaders, Lady Yale, who is currently grasped and held aloft by this demonic knoll. She's held by the neck. Seeing Zariel across the field of battle, it turns and with a slash of its claws rends a purple roiling gash in the air. With a hyena-like cackle which cracks across the field like black lightning, it leaps through the portal with Lady Yale still clutched within its gauntleted right hand. At that point, your vision ripples once again, and that's where we're going to take our break. We will be back. We'll go on ahead and take 10, and then we will continue. So if you got a minute, or if you need a drink, go on ahead and freshen that up. Hit the restrooms, whatever you got to do, and we will be back in 10.
Awesome. Thank you, 10.
Thank you, 10. Alrighty.
Be making no noise, pretending I don't.
Alrighty, guys, come on back. Let's go on and pick it up where we left off. Hey, there we go. Here I thought I was talking to myself. For a minute.
You're like, all by myself.
Yep, pretty much.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me okay? Okay.
Yep, we got you now. Alrighty, well, as soon as Matt and Anton are back, we'll pick it right up.
All those gnolls, all that hard work, 470 XP.
Are you complaining?
Wow.
I mean, if you feel like giving more.
No.
Wow.
No, I do not. But thank you for
Don't
checking.
poke the bear.
Suddenly,
Look,
everything is
the gets the grease.
suddenly everything is just going to be targeting A, that HP cannon on your shoulder, and B, all of your familiars, and then it's all just on you from here on out. That if you want more XP, I'll get more tactical. I mean,
Churlish and spiteful.
My middle names, yes, Churlish and spiteful. I fucking love that. I got the last of my Scotland photos on Insta today. That made me happy. That was a good trip.
Nice.
That was a good trip. We had a lot of fun.
Was that your first time to Edinburgh?
That was my first time at Edinburgh. That was not just my first time at Edinburgh. That was first time at the Ed Fringe. And there were a lot of D&D actual play comedy shows and stuff. It was pretty impressive. A lot of them were only like an hour long, but they were really fun, really silly. We saw one, and it was really fun, really silly. A bunch of comedians just having a great time. And really like super simplified D&D. Like, they would just roll a D20, and that was like how they pretty much did anything and everything. But they spent the whole time cutting up and having a lot of fun with it. Very loosey-goosey, very super simple, but played for great laughs. Even Jen liked it, and Jen suffers through having to listen to this every Monday night to the point where most of the time she's not even around when we're playing. So
yeah, I'm super interested to see when it's coming out soon. The Shaggy blanking the
Matthew Lillard.
Matt Lillard.
Matt Lillard's game.
Yeah, his Kill Perform, Kill. And it was also he's releasing a line of spirits with it too. The first being a bourbon under the Paladin. I don't know if you saw that. So I'm intrigued to see.
I did see that. I'm intrigued. We should do a taste test one day.
Oh, good. Edinburgh is actually where I met my husband.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
We met during the New Year celebration, the Hogmanay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Highly recommend.
That was good. Yeah, that I can imagine. I can't imagine what that city must be like when Fringe is not going on, but I imagine it's like San Diego when Comic-Con is not happening. Like, there's just like empty wall space places. It's kind of weird,
Yeah.
So there's not posters and signs and everything everywhere.
It's a beautiful city. So it's really
Well,
really cool.
I am making a plan to get back there next year. That is my plan. My goal is to take a show there next year. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes.
I kick myself that I never went because I absolutely could have to Fringe because I absolutely could have because I was going to uni in England and they had a troupe that went and I 100% probably could have gone, but I wasn't paying attention.
It's okay. I mean, honestly, when I was living in Boston, I had no idea that the New York Fringe was the thing. And I could have worked with friends because I was a big theater kid at a film school, and we could have gotten a show together and gone down there, and that would have been a lot easier than flying a cast out from Los Angeles. Let me tell you. So I feel you. I just chalk up to the fact that when I was in college, I was an idiot and I just didn't know what was happening around me
100%
most of the time. I mean, Matt can attest to that.
I would never.
We need a Fringe here.
Oh man, you really do want that lightsaber at one point, don't you? Oh boy. Yeah. No, I was actually just thinking about that. I was just like, damn, that there was well, but I mean that's why it's all the more important to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves now, yeah, so I got hopefully Anton will be back in a minute. I don't know where he got off to. But regardless, yeah, no, I did a rewrites and a workshop reading of a play that I wrote 8-9 years ago now. My goal is to get that one published next, so I'm thinking Hollywood Fringe next year, followed by Edinburgh, and hopefully we get enough good press and everything that my publishers will take a look at it, because that's the secret, is that play publishers want 2 productions in the show's history. Doesn't matter who produces it, but they want two productions, full productions that get reviewed, and then they'll consider something. So, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, I wish we had a Fringe here in Boise. We're ripe for it. It would do really well here. When they've been some sort of festival attempts, but nobody's ever done.
Lauren, are you in Boise, Idaho?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm now outside of it. I'm now in Nampa, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, how long have you been out there?
Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah.
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 It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it's been that long since we last saw you in person.
I know.
Yeah. But then again, anything pre-2020, anything pre-COVID these days just feels very timey-wimey.
Yeah. Yeah. That was all 100 years ago, right?
Yeah. It feels simultaneously 100 years ago and yesterday.
Yeah.
Like it's obnoxiously that way. Like every time I do the math on when I wrote this play and everything, it's like, oh yeah, no, this only went up 3 years ago. It's like, no, it was 2017 was the last time this got mounted. So it'll be 7 years next year, which means it was like 8 or 9 years when I started writing it, because I started writing it in 2015. So, yeah. Well, we'll give Anton another minute here, but I think we can go on ahead, and he just doesn't get the next vision. So, but the rest of you guys do. So, as you see Lady Yell get dragged off by what looks to be, actually give me a round of either Arcana or Religion. All right, Tony and Casan, the both of you recognize that the 12-foot tall knoll is actually a manifestation of Yongu themselves, the patron deity of gnolls. And they seem to be making off with Lady Yale. The portal closes behind them, and once again, your vision shimmers into darkness. The energy of the portal turns red, and then turns swirls of shadows of gold and gold. Throughout the darkness, you hear 2 voices. The first, Casan, you actually recognize this. Casan, you actually recognize this voice. You've heard it before. You've heard this exact phrase before. Something devilish saying, "Where is the sword?" Second voice, weak, disoriented. "I don't know. I used to know, but I don't anymore. I don't." You are plunged in darkness with just these echoing voices. "Where is the sword? I don't know. Where is the sword? I don't know. Where is the sword? I don't know." You can feel the air swirling around you. You can feel up is down, left is right. Your stomach is getting turned inside and out as your consciousness is getting flipped around. Suddenly, a hand, or rather, a gauntlet, left-handed gauntlet, reaches through the shadows and rips them apart. An immense light, which seems as if it should be blinding its intensity, but which is instead a soothing comfort on your eyes, emanates from this gauntlet, or perhaps from some point behind it. A booming voice emanates seemingly from all directions. Vicki's Ariel's blade. It is the key to her heart of her greatest desire. With it, Tortle's chains can be severed. The gauntlet clenches into a fist as the voice speaks. Then it opens, and a mote of light showing that shimmers. It actually takes the shape of what looks to be a hilt with no blade. And suddenly, a beam of energy comes shining out of it. Crackling, pure white energy. Even from my sight, this sword is hidden. There are those who know again. Then opens to reveal two black feathered bird-like humanoids standing next to a strange vehicle, for lack of a better term, of blackened iron. Seek the Kenku. Hear them speak. The gauntlet closes for a third time. A different voice, chanting as if from a great distance.
Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call I had to take.
Seems like your return booted Greg.
Where did Greg go? Well, that's weird. That's a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
And Mickey's
So
back.
you
Greg is
missed that
gone.
Knoll deity Yongu, if I'm remembering correctly, took Lady Yale, was it? Basically
Yeah.
through Rift. And then we just got told by I don't know who to seek the Kenku, hear them speak. But yeah. And then
Yeah, something about a gauntlet opening and closing.
Yeah, magic sword, etc. And then Greg disappeared.
Yeah.
With your arrival.
Lady Yale, whose greatest rival, Lady Harvard.
Yeah. and Sir Princeton.
Assuming this one, though, is spelled the Yael of the Mediterranean/Middle East varietal.
That was my assumption, but
where does Yale come from originally? I wonder, yeah.
Yale.
The school or the
School.
Semitic word?
No, not the Jewish name of Yale.
I think it's a Greek I, so Yal. I'm making this up. I don't know.
Yeah,
anything.
no, that's not right.
It's named after a British merchant and philanthropist, Elihu Yale.
That sounds right. I mean, most of those colleges are named after people.
There we go. I think I'm back now.
Hello, he's back.
Well, good to see everybody. Yeah, so
Elihu Yale was Welsh. That's interesting. Never heard of Elihu as a...
We're talking about some crazy things.
We're filling time.
Oh, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we're looking up the etymology of things.
Okay. Well, I apologize for that just my connection just completely shitting the bed in the middle of a dramatic moment. But yeah.
Can relate.
Yep. I think we're all having a plague of that this evening. Kind of a pain in the ass. But yes, where did we lose it?
The last thing I heard was seek the Kinku, hear them speak. The gauntlet opens a third time, I think.
Ah, the gauntlet. Yeah. Yeah, the gauntlet closes a third time. You hear a different voice chanting as if from a great distance. The booming voice speaks again, but it too seems to be coming from a distance now as the other voices grow stronger. Seek the Kinku. The light, now truly blinding, surges forward and poof, the party is restored to their bodies.
How does that help, Frankie? I don't know what a Kenku is.
Point of order, are we back at full health?
Yes. Any damage you guys took in that combat did not actually happen to you. It happened to the consciousness that you were inhabiting in that moment.
Do we have our spell slots back, or are we those are expended?
No, you have them.
Gotcha. Okay. Do I know what Kenku are? Would that be?
I will let you guys roll Arcana or Nature.
Nope.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. Honestly, a 10 as well. They are bird folk. And they tend to speak either they only speak words or phrases they've heard before, or they speak in riddles. Those are the things that you know about them. And some of them have a dirty reputation. Since you guys got over 20, some of them have a very bad reputation for being kleptomaniacs.
So they're basically magpie people.
Essentially, yes.
Hey, who doesn't like a little shiny something here and there?
I do like a shiny. I do like a shiny.
Careful, if you get 3 of them in a row, they'll murder you.
Hey-oh.
So, we're there with the current High Overseer, right? Or
Yes, that is correct. She is with you at the moment. It seems like you. What happened?
Well, there was an angel and a magic sword, and Lady Yale got stolen away by a giant gnollish fiendy demony thing, and now we gotta
like the deity of gnolls.
Yeah. And then we gotta talk to a Kenku to hear their voice.
Well, I have no idea. I was not aware of any in the city.
Huh.
But perhaps there are some down here.
Do we know at all about like where they come from, where they reside generally?
Let's see. With a 20. You know that they're flightless bird folk. And they kind of live on the edges of cities, on the edges of human society, typically is like bandits or vagabonds, burglars. You know, they're kind of unsavory. They're like, magpie or crow people, and people don't. People take the presence of them as a sign of an ill omen. Which is a very harmful stereotype. Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, corvids are amazing in real life.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Matt, check your DMs. Copy that. Okay. Okay, cool. So, as you look about, what the High Overseer is with you. You all just had that experience. What are you thinking at this moment?
Is the helmet sitting just gently on Miggy's head? What is the whole?
Casan, or no, pardon me. Miggy made the motion of taking it off right at the top of the, upon the completion of it.
Well, is it all sanctified now? Like, what do we feel? What are we feeling here? Miggy, are you feeling this place feeling holy? Is it feeling good?
I don't know.
All right, Anton, what do you want to for?
If it's feeling good, if it feels like it's if it feels like the cleansing works.
You give me. Well, first off, yes, you would get the impression that the cleansing worked because you did clearly have a vision. Give me a religion check real quick.
Yeah, my best skill.
I know, but you're the priesty one.
I'll take that.
Hey,
I passed a religion check.
You do.
I passed a religion check.
Congratulations.
Not only that, but with a dirty 20.
Automatic party level up.
You you recognize the symbolism in the visions actually clicks, and you know that that was the left hand, the gauntleted left hand of Torm. That was the gauntlet that was attached to the voice that was speaking to you. So clearly the helm worked.
Yeah.
And you were granted a commune with Torm themselves.
Yeah, so Torm said that the words that the talk to the Kanku, hear their words and stuff.
Seek the Kenku, hear them speak. Yeah, if we don't know where they are, like they're kind of like living around the fringes with like our vampire friends. I mean, I use that term very loosely, but the vampires who don't want to live in hell for forever and are motivated very strongly to make sure that the city returns to the top, but we should hold them to their promises. Those people, would they maybe know where these Kenku be?
Would this also be something? Oh, sorry. No, you go ahead and answer, Greg.
Oh, I'm just saying, if they live at the fringes, we got to talk to people who know, what the fringes are, right? That's what I would be thinking. If, no disrespect to High Overseer, if you don't know where they are.
Well, that's the little dangly bits off the sleeves and stuff, the fringes.
Yes, that's the fringes. I'm also wondering is this the kind of thing that, the Watch would know about or have seen?
Perhaps. Give me a round of we're going to call it wisdom saving throws.
I just feel like it's easier to ask the Night Watch than find vampires.
Well, we already know where the vampires are. We could talk to the thieves. Yeah, we know where they're. Yeah, we already talked to them. They're motivated for survival. We brought their message over.
Are they cool?
Hey.
What is it that you're talking about? Casan asks Tony.
What am I talking about in terms of the vampires, or what do you mean?
Kenku.
You don't. You didn't hear Tom talking about talk to the Kenku?
No.
Do you remember being in a battle? Were you there with us when there was a whole bunch of stuff going on? We kicked ass and took names in the middle of a giant fight. Were you? Because you were fantastic. Do you remember that?
I don't remember anything.
Oh, okay. So, brief cliff notes. You remember Cleanse? You remember whooping some will-o-wisp ass out here?
Yes.
Yeah. So then, so that was sanctified. Miggy put on the helmet of Torm, and basically, we were all, I think, gone back to like some sort of memory from a while back. And Hughes was there, and man, you took the head clean off of like the bad Knoll there. We were kicking ass and taking names, and then Torm, what we think is Torm, was talking to us and giving us some visions, and basically said, "Seek the Kenku, hear them speak." So that's what we're trying to sort out, of how to find the Kenku, these bird peeps, because no one seems to know where they are.
You think they're in the city?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just, like the High Overseer said they don't know where they might be. And if they got a reputation of like, being kind of like magpie-ish and taking stuff and being, kind of people being prejudiced against them about like being bad omens and stuff, they'd probably be on the fringes. And I'm just thinking like fringy people might like, and not fashion, Miggy. I mean, like the edges of society, it's these homonyms. Where they might be at, because like these vampires seem to have kind of like the finger on the pulse, figuratively and literally.
Who cares about Kenku? Why would you need to talk to them?
I don't know, but when a god says like, "Hey, maybe this way is the way to like finding some stuff out,"
it seems like it's to do with the sword.
I walk up and I put the helmet on Casan.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Casan, do you want to try and resist this at all?
If I notice him doing it, I'll kind of be like, "What the fuck?"
Swerve. All right. Give me contested athletics checks.
Go for it. Roll them bones.
Oh, wow. All right, so suddenly it becomes a bit of a wrestling match. Let's get it. Let's roll it again, unless you want to discontinue.
Damn.
All right, Casan, you actually managed to push the helmet off.
Like, what are you doing?
Something's wrong with you. Okay, you put this on and it was corrupted and it hurt you, and now we've cleansed it and I think it might heal you. So I think you need to put it on.
Okay.
Because we all had an experience together, which I would have thought weird that you all had it with me. But what's really weird is that we all had it and you didn't. But you were there, definitely being you in someone else's body, but you don't know it.
Okay.
And so that's weird, and we need to figure it out because it could be a problem going forward, and we don't want that. So here, let Frankie help you figure out your brain.
DM, with an 18, Arcana 18, do I have any idea as to what would cause something like this? I mean, I know he's got pacts, etc. Okay.
Nope, you do not. And let me tell you this. You know that he took a lot of magical energy through the head. There could be all kinds of brain scramble going on in there right now. There could be all kinds of literal brain damage in there. You're not sure. You do know that he got cooked pretty well done. But you also recognize the fact that actually, give me a wisdom check, Tony.
Okay. 16.
All right. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get this. There we go. Trying to decide how I want to do this real quick.
Get that thing away from me. Oh no, it's fine. It worked great.
Yeah.
Suppositories are good for you.
I don't think that's where I'm trying to put the helmet there, Paul.
I hope not.
It's
I'm rolling more athletics if that's the
It's
case.
good for you.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to make that roll.
Oh no.
All right, Paul, check your DMs on Facebook.
Okay.
And okay. Oh shit. All right. So with a 15 versus a 14.
No.
Those were joke rolls. Joke
we were
rolls.
joking.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
Come on, guys.
We were joking about suppositories. Sorry. That's.
I mean, you know that. Miggy, you kind of are one to take things literally, though. So, you're like, but it won't fit.
Casan, as a friend, I'm just wondering, you what do you remember? Because like, you've been through some shit lately. Like it seems like everybody, like deity wise, like wants you on their team, and like you were like friggin' like levitating, as like you were getting yo-yoed and stuff. Like, do you remember that? Do you remember like going full on like floating and
No.
No. What? Do you know where you are right now?
In a city.
Like, you see what I mean? He needs the helmet.
I wander over and look out. Are there like windows where we're at?
I mean, it's you guys are in the lower levels. You're still in the subterranean levels of the High Overseer's Tower, so there are no windows. You look to be underground.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're underground in catacombs. I don't. What do you mean?
What's like the last thing you remember?
Waking up to his face, asking me if I was okay.
Like just a little while ago?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is awkward. Interesting. Yeah, so a lot's been going on. We're in hell. So the whole city.
Yeah. Okay. Casan, where's your packed weapon?
What is that?
This weapon you summon. You need to summon your pack weapon.
I hold out the quarterstaff.
Okay, I don't know how. Can I read that? Is it in Infernal?
No, it's written.
What language?
It's etched in common.
You need to start reading that and figuring out how to set. You're out of balance with your spiritual self.
I have been reading this.
You need to figure out how to summon your pack weapon or something.
Okay.
Maybe he hasn't gotten to that chapter yet.
Okay, so this is interesting. So this is something we definitely gotta figure out. But I mean that's one problem. Problem I think we gotta figure out is how we're gonna find some of these Kenku. Because I mean, like I don't know. I mean, like I ain't super like spiritual, but I feel like when there's a shared experience, and they're like, "Hey, go and find the Kenku," like unless it's a library, like I guess did it feel like he was actually talking like us, or like the people whose bodies we were in back then? Because that's probably one of the things to sort out.
DM, did the sword in the vision look like the sword that we used to purify the shrine?
No.
Oh, okay. So it's a different sword that the Kenku or that Zariel gave to Yale. Right? It looks different.
No. That looked very much like the hilt with the blade of light coming out of it. That 4 out of 5 people right now should recognize.
Is this the one that we put in the water?
Perhaps.
Okay, so I wouldn't recognize it then.
Correct.
Oh. No.
So, like, yeah, that blade of light, like, Casan had that too, but it was like bad. It was like real bad. It was like kill everybody bad. So we tossed it in like in the river Styx.
In the Styx.
But I didn't quite connect what was going on there with like that sword and like all this stuff.
All right. Well, Anton.
Yeah.
I'm going to message you something real quick with your 20 wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Tony, are you saying that you guys found a holy sword and threw it in the river?
Okay. The premise is incorrect in terms of we found the holy sword. We found a sword that like created light and was pretty great in terms of like being able to like mess stuff up, but it was also possessing Casan and telling him basically murder stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was like taking our buddy away. Yeah, it was trying to take him over. And we
This seems to be a running theme with the objects down here.
I forget if we got it before we came down here or soon thereafter. What's up, Miggy? What are you remembering?
Okay, remember the devil guy that we signed the contract and then we delivered the message and then Avernus fell. No. Then this city, which is named, I don't even remember where we are. Yeah, okay, the city, I don't remember what we're called anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it fell into Avernus, remember that devil guy, the noble guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were a couple of dark bird creature thingies.
Wait,
that were at that keep castle thingy.
So you remember there's a couple of them when we were talking to him?
Yeah, but right before we signed the deal, they were at the fortress thingy.
Huh.
I think. I mean, it could be other like bird guys, but if we're looking for some bird guys,
that was down here, right?
Yeah, it is here. But we'd have to figure out a way to get there from here. We need to I don't know, fly. And that's hard.
Yeah, they got any ships that fly or any sort of some of those cool motorcycles that we saw before or any sort of griffins or
conveyance?
Or like a bunch of bed sheets, and then I guess we could try and climb down the chains, but all that seems real hard.
Hot air balloons?
That's my first thought was hot air balloons, but I don't know how.
While they're talking back and forth, Casan's gonna go over to cousin Vicki.
Hey, Casan, you you doing okay? We've had a bit of a day.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything. Who were we to each other?
We're good friends. And we're all good. We're like family.
And he's rolling his quarterstaff over in his hand, reading through it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any mention of Tortletonis or Vicki or anything on that quarterstaff you got there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it talks about you guys.
Okay. Well, I hope it's Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
What about me, though? Was I a good man?
Yes. I mean, we've been adventuring together for a while now. But, yes, I would say you're a good man. Do you feel like you're not a good man?
It seems like I was living a lie in service of evil.
In service
Can I hear any of this?
No.
With your passive perception, yes.
I wouldn't. You weren't living a lie or in service of. Okay, maybe you kind of were in service of evil, but I don't think that's really your fault. And I don't think you should really internalize that. Like
So
that
what?
was something that your ancestors did, and you did as, you know. I mean, like you did. You were better than average. Definitely better than average. You tried to take what was lemons and turn it into like a good lemon custard.
Ooh.
Ooh,
That
sounds
sounds
nice.
So like, you like don't get me wrong, you killed a lot of people, but you didn't kill a lot of good people or innocent people. You killed a lot of bad people. Mostly it's because they were trying to kill you.
Well, yeah. So you get that staff that you the weapon you used to be carrying around was like a purple glaive.
Yeah. It's like this, and I reach around, and I root around, and like I get a couple of different of my wax pencils, a blue one and a red one, and I and I start drawing it. He said, "Look, like I go through some of my old drawings. Oh, I pull out some of my old drawings. Look, see, this is here. This is the time you saved my life from the crocodile, and this is the time that you like." That we were under the barrow maze, and then the birthday party with with the dragon, and then you were like a big hero, and you and Frankie did all these heroic things, and I hid behind the wagon wheel. It was amazing.
Do you remember any of that, Casan?
Do you remember a dark,
does-
sharp hockey stick?
No.
Does Casan sound like your name?
I don't know. It doesn't.
How about Casper? Did Casper sound like your name?
So like I pull out a piece of picture, and I just draw like as much as I can remember of his packed weapon. I like draw it in my wax pencils, and I'm like and I try to do as good as I can, and that's not very good, but like I try.
Give me
It's mentioned on this. The things that I could do.
Mm-hmm.
And how it started.
What would I do for just like a dexterity for drawing?
Yeah, sure. Give me a dex check just to see what the drawing's like.
Because the writings on there, is that just
not great
writings you've written, or is that
it looks like a giant purple cock?
Oh.
I mean, yeah. It's not a great drawing.
Would that not be a performance check?
No.
Not at this point.
It's not, but your best work there, Miggy.
Oh, okay. Well, I know. Hold on. I just instead I take out the canteen. I pour the water out, and I use shape water to shape the water into what it looked like as close as I can, and then I freeze it.
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, so now you have what looks to be like a hockey shaped style weapon.
Yeah, but only it was kind of purple.
I have no memory of that. Of anything.
Make a
Okay, and then I changed it again to purple. I changed the color of it. Yeah.
Casan, I need you to make either a persuasion or deception. Don't tell anybody which. You go on ahead and actually roll it off of roll 20. And you could just DM me the result.
Okay.
There you go.
Always got a handy.
Yep.
21.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Anybody want to roll any insights?
I just did.
Okay. Sorry about that. Hold on.
That's all right. That was
goddamn 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20. Anton, Miggy, you are very just confused about everything right now. Like nothing is clicking. Everything seems really strange.
I hear what you're saying to me, but this is saying that the power I had came from an evil source. And I hated that. I hated that. I don't want to touch that again.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
you can make the choice to not.
I mean, we've been rubbing shoulders with some pretty I think some pretty.
Absolutely no.
What?
No.
No what?
Absolutely not.
What?
This isn't about your choice or what you want. There are hundreds of people down here, maybe thousands, that need you to take the curse of your ancestors, what you're given, and use it to help them. If you want to be selfish and say, oh, I don't want to touch that evil thing, go jump off the end. I want nothing more to do with you. Whoever this new Casan is. Old Casan knew that he had to help people.
This says old Casan was being forced to hurt people.
Yeah, but he chose to do it to help people.
I guess, is there renegotiation possibly of this? Like an out? I mean, look, we're in some shit right now. But, I mean, it's kind of bullshit to have to, follow through on a deal you didn't know that you didn't make, that, your ancestors made.
Miggy throws his hands in the air and walks off in frustration, talking to Frankie.
I mean, that's some interesting. Does it say on there what deity your family made a pact with? I wonder if this all kind of wraps back around to this whole saga.
Yeah. Some Shadowfell Vexod.
That's right. That sounds right. Vexod. Yeah, that came up.
Your brother is asking me to touch a power that was commanding me to kill you.
Yeah, I don't know why he's saying that. It seems kind of strange. I mean, I understand if he's kind of, he's kind of A to B of I understand that he's a lot of people are in danger down here. And if he's worried that because you don't seem to remember it, but you're kind of a badass.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's why you're rolling with us. But yeah, so maybe he's just worried that like you can't like, kick ass and take names without that pact power. But I don't know if that's true. But yeah, I don't think you want to be shacking up with anybody you don't want to be shacking up with. I mean, that's just not consent.
Yeah.
Consent is king, or queen, or emperor or empress, depending on
or non-gendered leader,
or non-gendered leader, or non-entitied, just general acceptance, energy, general acceptance. So yeah, but it all goes back to we got to talk to the Kenku, figure out what's going on. I look over to the High Overseer, who I imagine is listening to all of this. Are they having any insight? Or are they just standing there looking around?
She's just standing there looking at all of you, just confused and bewildered. But she does chime in and she says, now, none of you were aware of what was happening in this room while you were entranced, yes?
No, what happened?
When she points to Miggy, put on the helmet, lances of blue light reached out and touched everyone in the forehead, except him, pointing at Casan.
So he wasn't there?
No. Make insight checks.
Se- 17.
20.
All right.
Did mine go through? No. Look at it again.
Yep, 17.
And with a 17, bam. Okay. Anybody who rolled 15 or better, check your DMs on Facebook. She says, the High Overseer looks at Casan saying, I'm not certain what's going on, but make an insight check on that one, Paul. That question you just DM'd me. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
That's weird because he was there.
We saw him.
So, unless I can only see three possibilities. One, Tom or whoever, like, basically was like, oh, we don't want this to seem strange as your buddy isn't there and you're worried about things and so you don't fight. Two, he was there because he was there back when it happened and he's that friggin' old. Or three, his ancestor, who is a doppelganger, was there. And they all look the same generation after generation. Those are the only three things I can think of right now.
And he has still not summoned the weapon at hand in question.
Yeah.
What if it's not memory loss? What if, like, my soul was ripped out of me and that's why I don't have a memory? What if it's, like, somewhere else?
Well, that's a possibility I didn't think about.
I don't think... I'd like to say that's not the case. But...
Well, how do packs work, really? Like, could the packed item have been, like, kind of like the entity that, like, you work around with, like, been ripped out, like the multiple things exist in your body?
Casan, you and I and all of us are friends and family. if you want to be on a good track, you can make those choices to be on a good track. We don't judge you for what you think you did. We're friends because we know you're a good person. We're family because we know you're a good person.
Because on nothing in your actions, nothing in your actions has been evil. Everything in your actions, everything that you've done has been in service of helping others. And not helping evil people either, helping innocent people and people in trouble.
I guess here's my question, Casan. Who do you want to serve?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Like, do you want to serve Torm? Or like one of those, like, bright, shiny, good guy gods? Like the Celestials?
If it's between that or a devil, yeah.
Well, then maybe try and reach out and see whether you can channel that. I mean, because like you were getting yo-yoed by like good and bad. So like they both seem to want a piece of yous. So I don't know. See if you can make a choice would be my thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to find a new path and a new purpose and a new pact, this seems like the place to do it. There are devils and angels everywhere, it seems. And the opportunity to find a conduit to something different.
Casan nods and holds up his quarterstaff and closes his eyes and just kind of focuses, not knowing what he's focusing on, trying to feel something.
Give me a charisma saving throw. All right. So here's what happens with a 5. Casan, Matt, you take your weapon and hold it up. And you try focusing your energies onto it. Nothing's happening. And it's starting to feel a little awkward. But then you feel it getting warmer. Can't be. And you start just feeling really kind of silly, but you kind of clear your throat, you shake your shoulders a little bit, and you're just like, all right. You feel everybody looking at you. And you settle back in. You take a breath. You open your mind. You reach out. And after a moment, that staff is getting hotter in your hands. And it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. And what the rest of you guys see is as he's gripping it, you start to see smoke emanating from between his fingers. You see the carvings on the end in Casan's whittling penmanship start to glow. And they get brighter and brighter and white light. And as A little bit of time goes by. The staff itself starts to glow red. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw for me, Casan. You feel the staff glow red as you feel yourself connecting automatically to this negative power, this evil energy source, and it repulses you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. All right. You are enveloped in red energy stemming from the staff. And you guys actually witness him getting enveloped in this completely. The staff burns away to reveal Casan's pact weapon. And the pact weapon is glowing radiantly. It's now floating over him, and Casan's body is driven to its knees as he starts to yell in pain, and he is sizzling at this point.
I'd like to touch him and cast protection from good and evil.
All right. The first thing I need you to do then is to either make a dexterity save or a constitution save.
I will do a constitution save.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. You grab him. I need you to make, and you cast protection from good and evil. That hold on. You reach through and you grab onto him. You grab his shoulders, which are currently sizzling with fiendish heat, and you grab on, and in spite of the fact that it's actually causing your flesh to burn, you channel this divine spell through him, and that actually gives Casan, I'm going to say that actually gives you advantage on a constitution saving throw of your own. 23. So here's what happens with that. The spell acts almost like a polarity reversal. It gives you a moment's respite, and instead of all of this negative energy channeling, you now Tony, I need you to give me a dex save. Okay, Tony, you are literally blown backwards. You get blown backwards 10 feet. You're knocked prone. You crack up against the wall and splat onto the ground, and you're stunned for a minute. Okay, not literally a minute. You're stunned for a round or two. You're just like the force of whatever you just did. It was like two ends of a magnet with the same polarity colliding, and the force of it just drives you backwards. You hit the wall with a sickening crack. You hit the ground. You're like, what the fuck was that? In the meantime, Casan, you feel energy from above hit you, driving through you like a freight train, and golden yellow crackling energy comes glowing out of your chest, enveloping and overtaking the fiendish energy coming from this pact weapon, and it channels back up through it, causes it to vibrate and explode. And what remains is, it's so bright, it's almost, it is a weapon created of the purest white light with a golden halo around it. shaped like a hockey stick. And that's where we're going to end it tonight. Awesome. Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. Everybody that did, I see that we had a lot of folks engaging on Facebook this evening. Thank you all so much for joining in. We appreciate you. We will be back next week with the next installment of Tales of the Tortletonis as we find out what's going on here, or maybe, hopefully. I think we're all, everything here is clear as mud right now. It's great. Yeah. So until we see you, I've been DM Greg. These have been the Tortletonis. Come back and join us again, 7 p.m. Pacific. And in the meantime, if you want me to run a game like this for you, you can find me, secretsofthebarrowmaze.com. Once again, bam, secretsofthebarrowmaze.com. And until then, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and until we meet again, roll them 20s. Good night all.